If you're a small business owner in Rhode Island, there's a good chance you're unknowingly making one of these 5 marketing mistakes that could be costing you customers every single day. The good news, they're 100% fixable, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to turn them around. Hey everyone, I'm Elon from J&R Marketing, and over the past few years, we've worked with hundreds of Rhode Island businesses, construction companies, retail shops, restaurants, professional services, you name it. And here's what we've discovered. Most business owners are incredibly good at what they do, but marketing often feels like this confusing puzzle that's hard to solve. So today I want to share the 5 most common marketing challenges we see and give you practical solutions that actually work. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to turn your marketing from something that drains your budget into something that grows your business. Let's jump in. The first mistake we see is marketing without a clear plan. And look, I totally get it. You're incredibly busy running your business, you've got customers to serve, employees to manage, and a million other things on your plate. Marketing often becomes this thing you do when you have a spare moment. But here's what happens. You end up spending money on random tactics without knowing if they're actually working. Maybe you try some Facebook ads one month, some Google ads the next, and throw in some flyers for good measure. But the problem is you can't tell what's bringing in customers and what's just eating up your budget. Here's a better approach. Start by getting clear on one primary goal. Are you trying to get more leads, increase sales, build brand awareness? Pick your main focus, then work backwards. Let's say you want 10 customers this month and your website typically converts at 2%. That means you would need about 500 people to visit your site. And if your Facebook ad gets a 1% click-through rate, you need around 50,000 impressions. Now you have a plan you can actually measure. The second mistake is trying to be everywhere at once. We see business owners who think they need to be on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, doing email marketing, SEO, Google ads, networking events, basically everything they've ever heard of. Problem is, when you spread yourself too thin, you end up doing a mediocre job everywhere instead of doing a great job somewhere. And you ultimately give up on many things that could have worked had you done them properly. Here's what we recommend. Choose 1 or 2 platforms where your ideal customer actually spends their time. Let's say if you're a local restaurant, that could be Instagram and Google My Business. If you're a B2B service, maybe it's LinkedIn and email marketing. Then really focus on doing those well. It's better to have 100 engaged followers who actually buy from you than 10,000 followers who never interact with your business. Once you're seeing great results from your first platform, then you can consider expanding. But most businesses find they don't even need to because they're already getting plenty of customers from their focused approach. The third mistake is having a website that doesn't serve your business well. Your website is often the first impression people get of your company, and if it's slow, confusing, or outdated, you might be losing potential customers without you even knowing it. Research shows that over 40% of people will leave a website if it takes more than 3 seconds to load. So you could potentially be losing half your website traffic just because of your loading speed. And here's what makes a difference. Make your website clear and simple. Someone should be able to understand what you do, who you help, and how to contact you within the first few seconds of visiting. Make sure it works on mobile phones because most people browse on their phones these days, and add clear next steps throughout your site. So instead of just describing your services, tell people what to do next. So for example, schedule a consultation, get a free quote, or call us today. The fourth mistake is getting caught up in vanity metrics instead of focusing on what actually grows your business. It's easy to get excited about likes, followers, and shares, but these don't always translate to revenue. Here are some things that you should actually be looking out for. The first is lead generation. How many people are actively reaching out to you because of your marketing? How many are booking consultations, requesting quotes, or making purchases? The second thing is revenue tracking. Can you connect your sales back to your marketing efforts? This helps you know what's working and what isn't. And the third thing is return on investment. For every dollar you spend on marketing, how much are you actually getting back? This is the number that really matters for your business growth. You see, it's better to have 500 engaged followers who actually become customers than 5,000 followers who never buy anything. Focus on attracting the right people, not just more people. The fifth and final mistake is not being clear about who you're actually trying to reach. Many business owners think their service is perfect for everyone, but when you try to speak to everyone, your message often connects with no one. So when your marketing is too general, it gets lost in the noise. People don't feel like you understand their specific situation, so they don't feel compelled to choose you over your competitors. Here's a better approach. Get specific about your ideal customer. Instead of small business owners, think restaurant owners in Rhode Island who have been in business for 5 to 15 years and want to increase their takeout orders. When you get that specific, your marketing becomes much more effective. People read your content and think, this person really understands my situation. What I would recommend is to create what I call a customer profile. Something called a customer profile. So you write down exactly who your ideal customer is, what industry are they in, what challenges do they face, what are their goals, what frustrates them. Then write all your marketing like you're talking directly to that one person. Use the language they use, address your specific problems, and show how you solve those problems better than anyone else. When you nail your target audience, everything else becomes easier. Your ads perform better, your content gets more engagement, and your sales conversations are smoother because people already feel understood. So there you have it, the 5 most common marketing challenges Rhode Island businesses face and practical solutions for each one. Here's my suggestion. Pick the one challenge that resonated most with you and focus on improving that area this week. You don't have to fix everything at once, just small, consistent improvements often lead to the biggest results. And when you get your marketing right, it stops feeling like a burden and starts feeling like a growth engine for your business. Now, if you'd rather focus on just running your business while someone else handles your marketing strategy, that's exactly what we do at J&R Marketing. We've helped hundreds of Rhode Island businesses fix their marketing challenges for good. So if you happen to be interested, check out the link in the description to learn more about how we can help you, or just give us a call. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.